Live in an area devastated by that storm, that tornado 1 year ago, where you can clearly see in front of me the large piles of trash here right now. And behind me, there is debris still, really, in every direction that you look. The few mobile homes that remain have clear and significant damage to them. We did just hear those concerns from the Lakeview mayor about this community being forgotten by the state's government officials. So we did take those concerns straight to Governor Mike DeWine. And tonight we have some new details to share with you about the response, the funds that have been made available not only from the government in the state of Ohio, but also through FEMA and the federal government. Let's start here with the new details we have on the state's response to this tornado. I checked with the Ohio Emergency Management Agency and found more than $1.6 million has gone out through the state disaster relief program. That money is for local governments and nonprofits. For example, Governor DeWine told me the village of Lakeview got help with its public water. More than $2 million of those state funds remain available tonight. The help for families, the governor said, typically comes from the federal government through FEMA. And I found nearly $4 million in total approved federal money. Most of that, records show, was for housing. Governor DeWine told me more than 280 families have received help through FEMA. That amounted to more than $2.5 million. The governor told me he has not forgotten this community. He says the state has not forgotten, though he recognizes and understands, he says, housing is a major concern in this community still for families. So here is part of the conversation I had with him, where he once again committed and promised to help those families in need.
We know that people have really been hit. I mean, some people lost everything they had. That's very, very devastating. I mean, we've tried to hook them up and connect them with whatever kind of assistance is legally available for them, but that doesn't make them whole. It doesn't put them back to where they were at the beginning. We understand that.
I think there's a role for the state at this point to step in and to help potentially better connect them still with the resources that they may not have utilized.
Yeah, I think we certainly are available to continue to try to do that. I think it's important that we stay in touch with them. Yeah.
What would you advise them to do if they see this?
Look, I think if there's anything that they think that we can do, contact the governor's office. I'll say this to them right now. Call the governor's office. Tell them what you're calling about. We'll have somebody who will get back to them and see if there's anything that we can do to help.
Tonight, that number to the governor's office, if you want to call it, is 614-466-3555. You should see that number right now on your screen if the governor's message tonight is significant to you and your family. We will continue to keep you updated as those funds continue to roll out from the state and from FEMA.